Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na.
Handa ka na bala sa pagbulig kag sa pag-ugyon para sa luwas sa pagbalik eskwela kag sa pagpadayon sa edukasyon? Welcome to Rizal Elementary School.
Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang tigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, sa buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na. Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian.
Rizal Elementary School family truly appreciates and recognizes the unending support and efforts from our stakeholders and partners.
Bayanihan, pagtutulungan,
Sa tunga sang aton ginapangatubang nga kabudlayan tungod sang pandemya, padayon kita sa gihapon sa pagpaninguha para mapadayon ang edukasyon.
puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang tigada.
Ako si Sir Mel, kag-up din ninyo ako sa sining virtual orientation bilang pagpanghanda para sa pagbukas sang bagong school year 2021-2022. And to start our today's virtual orientation, we will have the singing of our Philippine National Anthem to be followed by our prayer, the DepEd Region 6 Regional Hymn, the Iloilo City Hymn, and the Rizal Elementary School Hymn.
Bayanihan na, ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na. Bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Panginoon. Ikaw lamang, O Diyos, ang sasambahin. Panginoon ko, sa iyo lamang mananatili kailan pa man.
Kapahingahan sa'yo nakuntan, kapangyarihan, ikaw ang pinagmulan. Suliranin man ay dumating, ikaw lamang, O Diyos, ang sasambahin. Panginoon ko, sa iyo lamang mananatili kailan pa man. Suliranin man ay dumating, ikaw lamang, O Diyos, ang sasambahin. Panginoon ko, sa iyo lamang mananatili kailan pa man. Suliranin man ay dumating, ikaw lamang, O Diyos, ang sasambahin. Panginoon ko, sa iyo lamang mananatili kailan pa man. Mananatili kailan pa man. Mananatili kailan pa man. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Under the western Visayan blue skies, the cradle of hope for the young ones lies. Sows the seed of love and zest for life, weaves real vision of beacon light. Keep the song alive in our hearts, song of the great western Visayas, echoing the love and pride of years gone by. The region's banner proudly held high. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our games before. Onward we march to the region's glory, working towards excellence and quality, never to quit, never to falter. Hand in hand we strive together. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our games before. To greatness beyond our games before.
pagtutulungan. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Rizal's heart was full of visions, set an example of love and service for the youth to follow. His dreams for our beloved land, youth of today, hope of tomorrow. Let us strengthen the distance, spreading the radiance of light. We'll strive and lead the nation to rise. Rizal Elementary School, thy foundation and strength we will carry as we go find our place in the horizon. We will soar high, soar swiftly high. Rizal Elementary School, thy foundation and strength we will carry as we go find our place in the horizon. We will soar high, soar swiftly high.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Once again, welcome to Rizal Elementary School and welcome to school year 2021 2022. Dr. Nerio Benito E. Iseo ang mapisan kag mabuot kag binuligon nga Public Schools District Supervisor sang District 1 Iloilo City proper. At the same time, the officer in charge of the Office of the School Principal of Rizal Elementary School will now give his words of welcome.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Welcome to school year 2021-2022. We are very happy to welcome our dear parents as our home learning partners together with the 2,300 projected enrollment of Rizal Elementary School for this academic year. This is the second year where we will experience another remote learning engagement. Thus, we would like to ensure that education must continue amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Thus, this is our call in the Department of Education to carry out our DepEd vision to ensure that all learners are given quality, relevant, and liberating education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Sa ngalan sang Rizal Elementary School, ako ang inyong mangin kaupod temporaryo bilang Officer in Charge, Office of the Principal, as your Public Schools District Supervisor, nagaagda kag nagapangabay sa tanan nga mga estudyante nga magabalik kaupod sa mga manunudlo sa giya sang ila mga ginikanan para aton lubos mapatigayon ang kalidad nga edukasyon nga aton makuha sa aton pinalangga nga buluthuan ang Rizal Elementary School. I would like to share with you some basic profile of Rizal Elementary School. For this year, we anticipate to accommodate almost 2,300 learners with 72 strong teachers who will be guiding our learners from kindergarten, grades 1 to grade 6. Thus, for school year 2021-2022, we will officially start September 13 onwards until June of 2022. We will be giving a comprehensive discussion on what will you expect to happen for this year, like the organizational structure of the school, who are the teachers who will be assigned to teach from kindergarten to grade 6, the number of minutes that you expect to collaborate with your teachers. We will also be talking in our school's orientation the most essential learning competencies that we expect to learn, your schedule of classes, and most importantly, we want also to highlight the health and safety measures to ensure that parents and teachers coming in and out of the school to drop and pick the necessary learning activity sheets or self-learning modules, those who are coming in and out are secured and safe, and they will take this on time as well. So, different teachers, they are specifically master teachers to journey with you in this school orientation. So, in the name of Rizal Elementary School, as your officer in charge, I would like to assure you that in Rizal Elementary School, education must continue amid the challenges of COVID-19. So, take note, participate, be involved in your duties and responsibilities, specifically your call on how are you going to carry out this kind of education in remote learning. I fervently hope and pray that with the support of the Parents Teachers Association, you, dear parents, as our home learning partners, we can really carry out the most demand, quality, relevant, liberating education that your children deserve to get from our school. So, ang ako mainit na pag-abi-abi sa inyo pagbalik sa aton eskwelahan, kag paggamit sang minatuod nga pagsabat sang aton mga modules, kag ang mga makasarang sang online classes attend on time, kag i-sustain naton ini hasta matapos ang ining school year. So gani ang inisuporta ang among ginalauman kay kami nagapati nga education in the new normal requires a whole village to educate the child. So we can only do this if we collaborate and we work together harmoniously to bring all learners to quality education, making them a champion in their career and a champion in this education. Welcome to Rizal Elementary School. Welcome to school year 2021-2022. Mabuhay!
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nerio Benito E. Iseo, our Public Schools District Supervisor, at the same time, the officer in charge of the Office of the Principal, Rizal Elementary School, for your warm welcome. Thank you very much, sir. And now, I will give you the selected teachers of Rizal Elementary School for their Hataw Sayaw of the official theme song of Brigada Eskwela 2021. Let's watch them.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Bansang binubuklod ng bayanihan, handa sa pagpasan, alang-alang sa ating bayan. Sa Brigada Eskwela tayo ay magsama-sama, pagkat nais natin ay pagsulong at pagunlad. Patitinag sa mga unos ng panahon, iba't ibang kalamidad man sa atin ay sumubok. Itatayo natin haligi ng pagkatuto, pagkat tayo'y Pilipino sa dugo at prinsipyo. Magkaisa, tumulong na, makibigada na, gawing handa't ligtas ang bawat isa. Matibay na kinabukasan ay ating itatag, tayo na't magkapit-bisig, isigaw ang tinig sa isang himig, isang brigada. Handa nating lahat para sa araw ng pasukan, bawat mag-aaral may silid na tutuluyan ng natligtas, matatag na paa paaralan, sabay-sabay nating isulong kababayan. Isa tumulong na, makibiganan na, gawing handa't ligtas ang bawat isa. Matibay na kinabukasan ay ating itatag. Tayo na't magkapit-bisig, isigaw ang tinig sa isang himig, isang brigada. Kaunlaray, abot kamay nating lahat, basta't magkaisa sa brigada eskwela. Makiisa, tumulong na, makibigada na, gawing handa't ligtas ang bawat isa. Matibay na kinabukasan ay ating itatag. Tayo na't magkapit-bisig, isigaw ang tinig sa isang himig, isang brigada. Sa isang himig, isang brigada.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
There you have it, ang mga manami magsaot ng mga teachers ng Rizal Elementary School for our Hataw Sayaw with the official theme song of the Brigada Eskwela 2021. Virtual applause to our teachers of Rizal Elementary School sa ilang manami nga pagsaot. And before we proceed with our virtual orientation this morning with our presenters, special shout out to all the teachers all over the Philippines in the celebration of Teachers Month from September 5 to October 5, 2021. A snappy salute to you moms and sirs, my teacher, my frontline hero. And of course, special shout out to the DepEd key officials of the Department of Education Region 6, headed of course by our Regional Director, Dr. Ramir B. Oitico, and our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Pedro T. Escobarte Jr. And of course, special shout out to the key officials of the Schools Division of Iloilo City, headed of course by our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Maria Luz M. de los Reyes, and our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Danny Clark Ugil, and of course our Monitoring Supervisor, Dr. Cynthia J. Puncelan, together with our Public Schools District Supervisor of the District 1 Iloilo City proper, and at the same time the officer in charge of Rizal Elementary School Office of the School Principal, Dr. Nerio Benito E. Iseo. Good morning and welcome to the virtual orientation of Rizal Elementary School.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Kag sa pagpadayon sa aton virtual orientation sa subong nga aga, ang mga master teachers sang Rizal Elementary School may ginhanda nga mga topics nga iga-discuss kag iga-present sa aton ini may kaangtanan sa pagpanghanda sa aton opening of classes sa maabot nga September 13, 2021. Kag sa implementation sa aton learning continuity plan for academic year 2021-2022. And now, I would like to present to you our presenters and discussants. Starting off with Ma'am Myla O. Sumili, Master Teacher 1, at the same time, our school clinic teacher in charge who will discuss the importance and different health protocols na dapat natin sundon. Ang class program and introduction of our learning modality will be discussed to us by Ma'am Jeda P. Bantad, Master Teacher 2, at the same time, our RISPEA President. Igahatag naman sa aton ni Ma'am Jocelyn E. Esclamado, Master Teacher 1, ang highlights sang school calendar kag mga nagkalain-lain nga mga activities for school year 2021-2022. Assessment and grading system kag awards and recognition naman ang ihatag sa aton ni Sir Jesse S. Sondia, Master Teacher 1. Si Sir Yves P. Giliergan, Master Teacher 1, ang magadiscuss sa aton sa classroom and physical facilities. And to present, kag magpakilala sa aton sang faculty and staff sang Rizal Elementary School for school year 2021-2022, we have Ma'am Arlene C. Olis, Master Teacher 1.
My fellow Rizalians, parents, learners, stakeholders, a blessed day to all of you. We are in a time of pandemic, in what we call the new normal ways of education. And this time of new normal, we should always practice and follow health protocols for our safety and our families too. We must do our part to reduce the risk of spreading COVID-19 and contribute to the well-being of the school community. We appreciate that the current situation is unprecedented in our lifetime, and we know that all of us are learning and striving to adapt to it. We are in the second year of our distant learning education, and we repeatedly stress the practice and follow of health protocols. We know that we make mistakes or forget to do what is being advised by our health authorities. But we must consciously and continuously monitor our action, learn from our errors, and do what is necessary. Each health protocol that I will be discussing is required. These are not very complicated procedures, but it includes the most common and essential protocols. Failure to follow these protocols can result to disciplinary actions. So, here are the list of health protocols to follow and why they are very important.
Number 1. Social distancing. To the fullest extent practicable, stay at least 6 feet or 2 arm length away from other people who are not from your household in both indoor and outdoor spaces and while passing the school entrance. Number 2. Wear face covering in common spaces. Face mask with face shield must be worn in all common spaces, classroom buildings, hallways, lounges, restrooms, dining areas, and among others. If you are eating, ensure that you have sufficient space between yourself and others. This is for your personal protection as well as for others. Number 3. Avoid parties or social gatherings. Parties or large gatherings are considered super spreader events for COVID-19 infection and thus are not allowed anywhere. Number 4. responding to contact tracers. It is important that you must plug in your name and other contact details upon entering the school for contact tracing purposes in case someone you had contacted that day became symptomatic and tested positive for COVID-19. Number 5. Disciplinary consequences. Though we sincerely hope this is not necessary, it is important to know that the school is prepared to hold an individual accountable for any violation of the COVID-19 protocols. Number 6. Self-isolation and quarantine procedures. Self-isolation is required when a person tests positive for COVID-19. It is also required when a person is identified by a contact tracer to be a close contact of a COVID-19 positive patient. Please do not come to school if you are sick, have come into contact with a COVID-19 positive person, or tested positive for COVID-19. Number 7. Temperature check. At the entrance of the school, there is an automatic temperature checking device. Have your temperature checked and log it in together with your other contact details. Persons with temperature above 37.5 degrees centigrade had a fever and will not be allowed to enter the school premises. And lastly but not the least, hand washing. After entering the gate of the school, there are several hand washing facilities where you can wash your hands. Do hand washing before and after your school transactions and sanitize your hands with alcohol.
Hand washing is one of the most important ways you can keep from getting sick and spreading germs to others. Dirty hands spread disease. This hand washing demonstration will show you how hand washing can get rid of germs and chemicals that get on our hands every day. This gel is like the germs and chemicals that we get from things we touch throughout the day, like our toys and pets. If we then rub our eyes, nose, or mouth, or pick up something to eat, the germs or chemicals can get into our bodies and make us sick. Studies have shown that people touch their eyes, nose, and mouth about 25 times every hour without even realizing it. To get rid of these germs and chemicals, CDC recommends you follow these easy steps every time you wash your hands. Wet, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry. We're going to show you the right way to do each step. First, wet your hands with clean running water. Turn off the tap and apply soap. Then, lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Be sure to lather the backs of your hands between your fingers and under your nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. If you don't have a clock nearby, keep scrubbing until you've sung the Happy Birthday song twice. Rinse your hands well under clean running water. Dry your hands using a clean towel, electric hand dryer, or air dry them. Washing your hands using the steps we just demonstrated is very important to get hands completely clean. Let's see how well we got rid of the germs and chemicals. Great! No more germs and chemicals. Why is this so important? Germs and chemicals from unwashed hands can get into our foods and drinks when they're being prepared or when we're eating or drinking them, which can make us sick. Also, germs and chemicals from unwashed hands can be transferred to other objects like cell phones, tabletops, or toys and then transfer to other people's hands. That's why it's so important to wash your hands following these steps. Wet, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry so you can stay healthy and help keep those around you healthy.
So, my dear Rizalians, it is not only that we follow the health protocols, but we should know the importance of doing it. During these challenging times, we must rely on one another to do the right thing and remain vigilant in our everyday practices to help reduce the risk to those around us. Thank you very much for your cooperation and collaboration as we travel to this new normal together. This is Mrs. Myla Osumili, Master Teacher 1, School Clinic Teacher in Charge.
A blessed day to everyone. Welcome to our virtual orientation for school year 2021-2022. My task for today is to orient you, dear parents, learners, and stakeholders on what learning modality our school is currently using, how this learning modality is implemented, and how this can help facilitate learning among our learners. COVID-19 pandemic posed a lot of challenges to various sectors, especially to basic education, as schools and community learning centers are closed for physical conduct of classes. There will be no face-to-face classes to ensure health and safety of our learners, teachers, and staff. However, learning opportunities will continue. Students will be provided through blended distance learning modalities. There are 3 types of distance learning modalities: the modular distance learning, the online distance learning, and the TV or radio-based instruction. What is modular distance learning? Modular distance learning involves individualized instruction. It is a learner-centered method that students learn by their own observation and activities using SLMs or self-learning materials like modules, textbooks, activity sheets, study guides, and other study materials. Teacher monitors the learner's progress. Learners can ask assistance from the teachers through email, telephone, text messages, and others. Online distance learning uses stable internet connection and electronic gadgets. The learners can communicate with their teachers and peers. This year, our school will have an online class per grade level. So we are encouraging parents to let your children experience online learning by enrolling them on our online class. DepEd launched DepEd TV, a program that converts self-learning modules into video lessons with teacher broadcasters. As we are So how does modular learning take place? First, the teacher provides an orientation to the learners on the processes involved in modular instruction. So amo ni siya ang ginaobra naton subong. We're giving orientation about the processes of our modular learning. Second, the teacher distributes the modules which are pre-designed accordingly to the most essential learning competencies or MELC, bit chunked into weeks. So the first days ang klase naton, which will be on September 13, parents will come to school to get the following: the class schedule or program, the weekly home learning plan, the modules for 1 week, and the textbooks. Third, the learner receives a copy of a learning material set to be studied in a week at home. This is to give time to learners to understand very well the contents of their modules. This is where independent learning takes place. The learners, through the guidance of the parents and siblings, work independently on the lesson in the module and answer the activities which are ranged from simple to a more challenging level. On this part, the role of the parents and siblings is very important. Sila ang mag-guide sa learners sa pag-study and answer the modules. Take note, mag-guide lang sila kag hindi sila ang ma-answer. Why? Kay one of the main reason why learners should answer their activities on their own is to help them develop self-study or learning skills habit, to develop in them a sense of responsibility in accomplishing their tasks. They will learn how to learn. Kung kamo ang ma-answer, ginakuha nyo sa ila ang chance nila to learn what they have to learn. Next, the learners can call, text, or chat their teachers for some questions they need to be clarified. They can also use the social media or research through the internet for their lessons that may assist the learners for his or her quest for independent learning. So as early as possible, we are preparing our learners for a more complicated kind of learning. Gina-expose na sila on how to do research and to study on their own. Teachers and parents are only there to guide them. It takes a village to teach a child. It is not only the whole responsibility of the teacher to teach the child. Parents, community, and teachers work hand in hand to teach the child. The learners must answer the assessments independently for self-reflection. They have to evaluate their learning according to targets and move on for self-pace to get what they need to further understand and self-organize. Assessment is an integral part of the learning process. Ang modules may mini discussions kag may activities as form of assessment. This is to assess kung naintindihan ni learner ang lesson. So this is why parents or siblings are discouraged from answering the activities for the learners. Hindi pagkuhaa ang chance sa learner to learn on their own. Give them a chance to challenge themselves by answering simple to complex activities provided in the modules. The teacher provides feedback by checking the activities and supplements understanding of the concept after the module is returned on the last day of the week. So makita sa activity sheets ang feedback ni teacher kung ano ang naintindihan ni learner sa iya module. The teacher then can provide supplementary activities kung nakita niya ang need ni learner sa additional activities to better understand the lesson. This is the part of the school principal and the district supervisor. From the beginning, ara si school head and district supervisor na nagamonitor to provide technical assistance. So at present, ang aton OIC principal sa Rizal Elementary School, since nag-retire na si Ma'am Marilyn Talio, si Sir Nerio Beneto E. Iseo, ang aton district supervisor. The school head makes sure that the modular instruction is implemented well. So this is the process on how our modular learning takes place. How about on online learning? We will also provide orientation on how online learning will take place, but as of now, we still need to see the number of learners who will enroll on our online class. Parents shoulder the biggest responsibility on modular learning. So here are some tips to parents on how to support their children's distance learning. Number 1, help your child establish and stick to a routine. It is important to develop good habit from the start. Help students get up, get dressed, eat breakfast, and ready to learn. During our normal school days, may routine ng mga bata. So continue this routine. Choose a good place to learn. Set up a physical location that's dedicated to school-focused activities. Make sure that it is quiet and free from distraction. Provide a table and a chair for your child to let him feel that he is studying like in school. Second, know your child's advisor or teachers. Teachers will communicate through texts, messenger, or calls. Make sure that you know your subject teachers and class advisors' cell phone numbers to find help and support. Pwede ka mo makakommunicate anytime, pero hindi nyo man pagpatamaan kagabi nga madisturbo naman ang pahuway sang teacher. We know that some parents gabi na nagapauli from work. So, mga 9 o'clock in the evening, okay na lang nga latest nga maka-text or message sa teacher. Reserve Sundays also for teachers to rest. You have the whole week to ask them. So, kung pahuway man sila kung Domingo. Number 3, communicate with your child's advisor or teachers. Help your child communicate with his teachers and his classmates. You seek assistance to teachers if needed. Resist the urge to sit in on class of your child. So this is good for the online class. Pero applicable man ni sa aton nga modular. So provide support and encouragement, but let your children do their part. Let them be independent in studying and answering their modules and activity sheets. And last, engage to your child's activities. Involve yourself in your child's schoolwork. Check in your child at the beginning and at the end of the day. Ask them questions to show that you are interested in their work. Okay, for example, ano ang subject mo subong? Para ma-remind sila kung anong tun-an nila nga subject this day. May test ka? Anong kinahanglan mo? Anong mabulig ko sa imo? Okay, sa gabi, pag abot mo, pwede mo naman sila mapamangkot. Natapos mong ulubraw mo subong nga adlaw? Ano ang natun-an mo? Budlay? Hapos? Paano mo mapanami pagid ang ulubrahon mo buwas? So, this shows nga interesado ka kung anong ginubras ng bata mo for the whole day. Next, provide them snacks. Favorite subject nila ang recess time. So, encouragement man na sa ila kung may na-prepare ka nga namit nga snacks para matapos nila ang modules nila for the day. Encourage them to exercise and do physical activities. Natak-an man na sila, naboringan na sila, basta gapungko lang sila nga gapungko. So, give them break time. Okay? Reward them and give detailed praise. Hindi magkalipat sa pagdayaw sa imo bata. Give them rewards. Kunami ang feedback ni teacher, kag kunami nila, kung natapos nila ang ilang activity sheets for the day. Okay? So, I hope, dear parents, that these tips have helped you para mapakita ang support naton sa aton nga mga learners. So, paano naton mapatawhay kag mapapahapos ang pagtuon sang aton nga mga learners sang ilang modules? Paagi sa aton nga WHLP or Weekly Home Learning Plan. Amo ini ang inyo guide kung ano nga mga subjects ang pagatun-an sang inyong mga bata sa kada adlaw kag kung ano nga oras. Kada grade level may na-prepare nga mga class programs and schedules. Kag amo ni ang ginabasihan sa pag-ubra sang atong weekly home learning plan. So makita diri ang iba ang lain-lain nga mga schedule halin sa kinder, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, and grade 6. Okay? On Monday, September 13, 2021, is the first day sang aton opening of classes. It is also our schedule in the distribution of our learning materials. So what are the materials that you will get from your teacher advisors? Class programs, weekly home learning plan or WHLP, your modules, and then your textbooks. Okay. Para ma-maintain naton ang order sa aton nga pag-release ang aton nga learning materials, we have here the following schedules. Okay? On September 13, sa aga, only kinder and grade 4 parents ang makadto sa school. In the afternoon, grade 1 and grade 5 parents. Next day, September 14, is the schedule of grade 2 and grade 6 in the morning. And in the afternoon, ang grade 3 nga mga parents. So here are some reminders during our distribution of our learning materials. Number 1, always observe proper health protocols like wearing your mask and face shield, observe social distancing, and washing your hands. So, you cannot enter our gate kung wala ka mo sa nasuksok na mask or face shield. Okay? That is protection ninyo sa self ninyo and also protection for others. Then observe social distancing. Kung may makita ka nga tao nga nagatindog dira or naga-log-in pa lang sa guard, hindi na magsulod diretso. Wait for your turn. So, pwede ka dira kalinya sa kilid sang ato nga gate, observe 1 meter distance from each other. And upon entry, wash your hands sa aton dira nga mga hand washing areas. Okay, next. Log in upon entry. So may ara kita dira nga log in sa aton nga guard. So you have to write your name, your address, and then ang inyong nga temperature, and then ang inyong cellphone numbers and your signature. Okay? Before makamo magsulod magkadto sa mga classrooms sa inyong mga advisors. Alright. Kinder, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 parents should pass at the area at the back of the grade 6 classrooms when going to their respective grade levels. And they were going to exit on the grade 5 corridors. Okay, why? Para nga hindi kita mag-traffic ag hindi kita magirinutok. So, ang kinder, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 parents, maagi ka mo diri sa atubangan sang aton nga playground. And then, maagi sa likod sa grade 6 nga classrooms, pakadto sa mga rooms sang kinder, grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3 teachers. So, kung nakuha nyo ng inyong learning materials, diretso ka mo dito sa alagyan sa grade 3, saka sa grade 5 corridors, out dira sa atubangan sang aton nga principal's office, and then sa gate. Okay? For grades 4, 5, and 6 parents, ang entrance nila ara sa grade 6 corridors. So, masaka ka mo sagdan dira sa atubangan sang aton ICT room, and then maagi dira sa grade 6 corridors, and then, kung grade 4 ka grade 5, tabok ka sa aton nga quadrangle, and then go to your respective advisors. And then, ang inyong exit, dira man sa corridors ng grade 5, maagi sa tubangan sang principal's office, and then exit sa aton nga gate. Para nga mangin orderly, kag mahapos ang aton nga pagkuha sang aton nga learning materials, kag wala kita sang traffic. Okay? So, I hope parents, ang aton nga mga reminders, ang aton nga mga guidelines nga ini, nakabulig sa inyo. Okay? So, before I end, I would like to share with you these beautiful lines. Never be afraid to try something new because life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. So we hope that you are all guided by this orientation and improve our learning experiences this year. So let us make our life colorful and meaningful by embracing new ideas and challenges. Good luck and God bless to everyone.
assessment, grading system, awards and recognition in light of the Basic Learning Continuity Plan.
The continuing threat of COVID-19 in the country and the world brings about unprecedented challenges to basic education. As schools prepare for school year 2021-2022, teachers and parents must adapt to alternative learning modalities to ensure that learners achieve essential curricular goals. This will require creative and innovative ways of designing optimal learning experience and assessing learning progress effectively under adverse circumstances. Assessment and grading. To evaluate student learning at particular points in each quarter, summative assessment shall continue in the form of written works and performance tasks. Written works and performance tasks shall be administered to assess the content and performance standards that describe the knowledge, abilities, and skills that learners are expected to demonstrate. These tasks could be designed to include the following. A. Students' learning portfolio that documents all evidences of learning within the grading period, including self-reflections, self-evaluations of performance tasks, guided by rubrics, and self-selected best outputs in the learning modules. B. Minimum of 4 written works and 4 performance tasks within the quarter, preferably 1 and 2 weeks integrating 2 or more competencies. And C. All competencies should be covered by the performance tasks. Table on screen shows the weight distribution of the summative assessment components per learning area for grade 1 to grade 10. Awards and recognition. The department suspends a majority of the awards and recognition provided in Deped Order No. 36 series of 2016. These awards require face-to-face interaction and in-person observation of learners' classroom demeanor and performance. However, the current learning setup limits the basic for authentically identifying recipients of these awards. These awards include the following: classroom awards such as Performance Awards for Kindergarten, Conduct Awards, Recognition of Perfect Attendance, Grade Level Awards that includes Leadership Award, Award for Outstanding Performance in Specific Disciplines, Award for Work Immersion, Award for Research or Innovation, Award for Club or Organization Achievement, and Special Recognition. These awards are results of largely observable behavior in the classroom and are demonstrations of exemplary performance in in-person academic and non-academic competitions, which are possibly only in face-to-face learning setup. Academic Excellence Awards, however, shall not be suspended for graduating and moving up learners from grades 6, 10, and 12. Academic Excellence Awards are highly valued by learners and their families, teachers in the community, owing to their profound effect of motivation, self-efficacy, and determination of learners to consistently perform and strive to do better, especially in these trying times. These awards are also indispensable in applying for scholarships and admission as learners transition to junior high school. Conversely, Academic Excellence Awards shall be suspended for learners from grades 1 to 5 this school year. Academic Excellence Awards for grades 6, 10, and 12 shall be given at the end of the school year. Recipients of these awards shall have attained a general weighted average of 90 with no failing final grade in any learning area. The table shows the specific Academic Excellence Award given to learners who meet the following cutoff grades. In lieu of the awards suspended for school year 2021-2022, teachers may recognize exemplary performance through positive reinforcement during synchronous discussion
or through the class-established mechanism for giving constructive feedback to build a leveled opportunity for all learners to excel in distance learning. Different forms of positive reinforcements ensure that teachers create an effective learning environment that nurtures learning engagement and celebrates academic successes.
Magandang umaga. Ang inyo pong lingkod, Ginang Arlene Catalan-Olis, Master Teacher 1 of Rizal Elementary School. Ikinagagalak namin ang inyong muling pagbabalik eskwela. Amin itong pinagandaan upang inyong makikilala ang mga namumuno at namamahala sa katungkulan. Ang mga guro na magtuturo sa inyo sa kasalukuyan at ang inyong makakasalamuha na mga kawani ng ating paaralan. Atin silang kilalanin. and God bless Rizalians.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Maayong aga sa tanan, ilabi lagi sa mga ginikanan nga ali diri subong sa virtual parents orientation sang atong pinalangga nga eskwelahan Rizal Elementary School for school year 2021-2022. In behalf of our very supportive and dynamic District 1 Schools District Supervisor and at present our officer in charge, Dr. Nilio Benito Eseyo, and the 72 efficient and committed faculty members together with the 7 non-teaching staff and the 5 government internship program personnel, I sincerely would like to say thank you to all of you dear parents for making it here at our virtual parents orientation. In spite of the fact that you are busy at home and at work, you willingly took time to attend this very important event. Your being here at this orientation this morning is a great proof and the manifestation of your love and support to your beloved children as far as their schooling and academic journey is concerned. I really hope that our topics today presented to you by our master teachers may serve as your guide, as our partners in teaching and educating our young learners. May I recap to you the topics discussed with you this morning. For our health protocols, Mrs. Mayla Sumili. For our class program by Miss Jeda Bantad. Our school calendar by Miss Jocelyn Islamado. For assessment, grading system, awards, and recognition by Mr. Jesse Sondia. Our classroom and the physical facilities by Mr. Yves Villarden. And of course, the presentation of our school officials and the faculty members by Mrs. Arlene Olis. As our home partners, we salute you for embracing such a huge responsibility in guiding and teaching your children at home and our young learners in school. Difficult it may seem, but if we work together hand in hand, we will surely achieve our goal of making our children learn in spite of the adversities we are experiencing brought about by pandemic caused by this deadly coronavirus. We want to assure you that we are partners. In the event that you encounter problems or difficulties and any other related concern regarding your children's studies or academics, please do not hesitate to approach any of us in school. We are willing to serve and help you in any and many ways we can. So again, thank you dear parents for your presence this morning. We shall be seeing you around in the days to come. God bless you and your loving families. God bless us, faculty and staff. God bless Rizal Elementary School, and God bless our school year 2021-2022. Have a safe and happy weekend.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Madamo gid nga salamat sa aton mga presenters for our virtual orientation sa aton mga mapisan kag maupod nga mga master teachers sang Rizal Elementary School. And to our parents and guardians nga naga-attend sa aton virtual orientation, kung kamo mayara wala na intindihan o kung wala na kalaruan, feel free to ask questions to your teacher advisors. Okay? You can ask questions to your teacher advisors via text message or via Facebook Messenger. Okay? So, saliwat sa aton mga parents or guardians, kung kamo may mga palamangkutanon, kung kamo wala naklaruan, sa aton virtual orientation, feel free to ask questions with your teacher advisors through text message or through their Facebook Messenger. And of course, special thanks to all the members of the working committee nga nagbulig para nga mapatigayon ang aton nga virtual orientation sa Subo nga aga. And once again, sa gihapon, padayon ang edukasyon. Welcome to Rizal Elementary School and welcome to school year 2021-2022. All together, let us sing the Rizal Elementary School March.
Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan. Magbayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan.
Sa liwat, ako si Sir Mel Vincent Calamaan Trentado, nagabilin sa inyo nga sa gihapon, padayon ang edukasyon. Mabuhay, God bless Rizalians, God bless Rizal Elementary School, and to God be the glory.